So you've just clicked on this video and your first thought is probably, is this real or clickbait? And let me just tell you now, it's real. Or kinda? You'll see anyway. So we're going to go through rounds 1 to 50 and put them in a tier list. So if you thought you've seen it all when it comes to zombies related tier lists, well I'm sure you didn't have this one on your bingo card, didn't you? But I did! So how about we get into it? By the way, this video was 100% made in correlation to my steep declining mental state. So you are warned, this video is made by trained professionals and do not try to recreate this at home or you will suffer from serious injuries. You have been warned. Okay, so starting off the tier list, round 1. The mythical round that everyone survives. Well, maybe not everyone. And this round is mythical if it's your first time playing zombies, as it starts off your zombie journey. And it's probably the round you get quick revive depending on the map. It's the round where you get to see for the first time the environment you've been set in. So there's no other spot where I can plot this, it's 100% S tier. Round 2, so this one is a bit more difficult to rank. Well, I mean, it's hard to rank every round, but this one's weird. After you pass round 1, you're probably thinking, this is easy and you can easily knife zombies. Mostly if you're new to the game. So you would think, well, I'll just keep knifing them, and boom, that's when you find out that no, it's a 2-hit knife going down in the process. And this is where you learn, oh damn, the zombies' health go up. So even though I don't think it's as iconic as round 1, I still think it's important learning ground, so I have to give it an A tier. Now this is where it gets interesting. A lot of maps, round 3 could be an important one. The first map that comes to mind is Origins. Like, there's a guide to get the ice staff by round 3, but if I have to go through each and every map to see what can be done on every single round, this vid would take months to make. So I'm keeping it simple and making it a bit generic. So what usually happens on round 3, well, if you've been using your pistol on round 2 and knifing, and you haven't had a max ammo yet, this round is where you probably run out of ammo and you need to go and find a gun. So you look around, either trying to find the mystery box or just to go for a war weapon. Either way, you can either end up with a good gun or a bad gun. So I'm gonna have to give it a C tier. Not a fan of round 3. Round 4, a round where you probably have a few more doors open by now and are slowly getting used to the map that you're playing. And this is probably around the time where you're starting to enjoy the thrill of zombies. So with more of the map open to explore, this is a great round to be on. Honestly, I'm gonna have to give it an A tier. Round 5, boy oh boy, this might be a controversial decision. So round 5, if you're playing a map with hellhounds or any other special type like parasites, meatballs, lions or more, this is usually, but not guaranteed, the round to spawn on. And if you're new to zombies and never seen them before, they will destroy you. Even though they do less damage, the speed is terrifying, but the upside is you do get a max ammo, unless you get an insta-kill and kill the final hellhound to get nothing. And come on, when these special rounds appear, the iconic fetch me their souls is so great. So even though if you're an experienced player, this would be a great round, I'm going to say that because it will be your first encounter with the dogs, and a lot of new players would be down in, I'm going to have to put it in solid B tier. So if you survive the last round, you reach round 6, but don't think it's over. If the hellhounds didn't spawn in the last round, they might spawn on this round. But in general, round 6 is not a really eventful round, except that you might reach power at this point if you're lucky, and depending on the maps. So that's a big plus, but in general, not a lot to talk about, so I'm going to go with the D tier. If you thought I didn't like round 6, well get ready, because round 7 I hate even more. It's usually the round where new players die all the time. If you look at the Pro vs New series, that new player mostly dies on is round 7. And for us experienced players, round 7 is more of a hassle more than anything. Like, it's one of those rounds where you probably have enough points for either pack-a-punch, few perks, or opening the whole map, but not all 3. So it puts you into a little bit of a bind on what to do. So I'm sorry round 7 fans, I'm going to have to put it in F tier. Round 8, oh man do I love round 8. It's probably one of my favourite single-digit rounds. So at this point you probably have a few perks, most of the map open, and maybe if you're lucky enough, even a pack-a-punch gun. So this is the point where you are more or less halfway set up depending on the map. But even so, I'm a big round 8 fan. Plus I like that it's an infinity symbol rotated 90 degrees. So yeah, it's going to have to be another S tier for me. The mythical round 9, the final 1 digit. I know a lot of zombie friends love this round. It's the barrier between the single and the double digits, and you must complete this round to be able to step inside the world of double digits. But I think it's overhyped a little too much. Like, you don't really do much on this round compared to the previous ones, and it doesn't really nearly have enough excitement of the next round. Like, you don't hear people say, yay, I just completed round 9. No, it's more of a, I've just reached round 10, woo! So yeah, C tier. And finally we've reached the double digits, round 10. Now this round is another one of my favourites. Even though it's only one more round than round 9, round 10 holds a lot more prestige. When I was little, getting to this round was epic and held a lot of street cred. Like, everyone talks about reaching 7 or 8, and you come in one day rocking some sunglasses, some Skechers, and some jammy Dodgers, and tell your friends, yesterday I reached round 10. And man, the amount of respect I get. I have a soft spot for round 10 in my heart, so there's no other place I can place this than S tier. The excitement of round 10, round 11 comes along, and it's just meh. You're excited to have reached the double digits, but that was during round 10. And like when you get to Sugar Rush and you get the fall, I think round 11 is that fall. It's not a bad round, you just lose some of the excitement, so I'm going to give it a C tier. It isn't a terrible round, but it's not as exciting as round 10. Round 12, on the other hand, is somewhat more exciting. Remember when I said round 8 was the halfway point? Well, if you're lucky and depending on the map, you're probably all set up by this point. Now marking the point where you are at your peak, and from here, there's only one way, and that is down. So it's a scary round to be fair, but you're still filled with determination and strength from reaching round 10, so you push on, giving this round a solid A tier. I'm going to be straight up when it comes to round 13, I just don't like it. 13 being considered unlucky in many countries, with its sense of feeling unfamiliar, being that 13 is less common than 12, mainly because there isn't 13 months, there's no 13-inch ruler, the clock only goes to 12, unless it's a digital one, then yeah, of course it does. And I believe it also plays into zombies. I just don't like round 13, and most of the times I would wish just to skip it. So let's get it over with, giving it an F tier and moving on to round 14. So I've been talking about setting up, the rounds being interesting and things to do. And look, round 14, it's nothing much really, but give it some slack. I think it's a great round. It's double the round where the new players die, and I think that means something. I think it's the next progression round for the newbies. So for that, I will give it a humble C tier. But round 15 on the other hand, boy oh boy do I like round 15. It's such a nice round. It's like if I had to pick up which round I would love to spawn in on, I would have to pick round 15. And if you don't know what I mean, you basically would have already set up by now and even have a lot more points to spare in case things go wrong. And come on, you must admit, it's a nice round to look at. So I'm gonna have to give it an A tier. Now round 16, I was looking at this round on the whiteboard for probably a few hours, trying to think of anything of note. Anything it has that is praiseworthy, and honestly I was stumped and was about to give it an F tier. But then I found out that in World War II, there's a hard and wacky challenge where you have to save Klaus by round 16. So even though I did say this tier list was going to be generic, well screw that, it's getting a C tier just because of the World War II challenge. It's my video, who's gonna stop me? Sorry, I don't know what comes over me sometimes. Like after the recent challenge videos, I just haven't been feeling the same. Like something's changed, broken. I don't know what. Yeah, okay, I've got nothing for round 17, F tier. Round 18 though, it's a nice round. Honestly, not bad, not good. It's one of those forgettable rounds, being left out of the party by the other round. But not to worry, we'll be giving it a B tier, and anyone who plays zombies, listen up. Whenever you get to round 18, just acknowledge he exists at least. Do it for me, okay? Do me a solid. Round 19, also known as the wannabe round 20. It's the most frustrating round because when you die on this round, you knew you were so close to reaching round 20. A round that I would consider a good round to reach. But round 19 just had to go and ruin it for you, making you feel frustrated and sad. So for that reason, F tier. But if you do make it past round 19, you have reached it, the point where you could be considered a good zombies player. And it's proven by the developers of BO2, where when picking the starting round, you can only go up to round 20, because they thought it would be too hard past that. So pat yourself on the back, round 20, you're getting a solid A tier. Now, because I don't want to bore you guys, and this feels like it's going on for eternity, I mean, just look how long it's took us to get to this point. Let's do a speed round. See what I did there? Speed round? Dude, it should be illegal to come up with such fire jokes. So the first one will start now. Round 21, 9 plus 10, it's fun I guess, B tier. Round 22, it's 22, so it also gets A tier. Round 23, more like I use this round to go and pee, C tier. And round 24, as in I just want more, B tier. And finally we reach the halfway mark, round 25. Not only for the rounds, but also for the amount of neurons my brain has left to write the remaining of these rounds. And what's so special about round 25 is it's usually the halfway point for most challenges, videos. Like most people usually do a round 50 challenge, I should know. So reaching this point does give you a good feeling, knowing just a bit longer and I've done it. So this has to go in S tier. I love round 25. Round 26 is for you, Mr. T-Lexify. I know you like tier lists, please I beg, watch mine. I mean, round 26 is alright, I guess. It's like right after round 25, the halfway point, and this is where the wait, I've got another 25 rounds to finish kind of thing happens, and you kind of get scared of what's to come. But you just have to lock in, C tier. Okay, so round 27, 10 more rounds than round 17, and you would expect me to go off on a tangent into why this round is way better than round 17. But no, I still got nothing, F tier. Round 28, this is the round where I'm actually wondering about you guys, my community. Why have you reached this far in the video? Why did you jump the ship way back? You want to continue watching? You sure? Like 100%? Do you want me to keep going? Okay then, I guess I will. I'll give round 28 a D tier, and let's move on to round 29, where you're probably getting a bit tired at this point depending on the map. If there was an option to exfil in every game, you would probably take it, unless you're a Giga Chad like me, and at least get to round 30. Let's give a round 29 a B tier. And I highly recommend you push through one more round. So you got this. Let's keep going. Let's do more rounds. Let's go. Oh my god, I must have blacked out. Did we do the 30s? Who cares? Well then, that makes my job easier. Let's get straight into round 40. And this is the final stretch, the final 10 rounds, the one that either makes or breaks you. So starting round 40, you are basically starting a 10 round countdown. So for that reason, I'm giving it a high A tier. You would expect me to say something crazy for this round. Like 41, more like it's the only one that deserves triple S tier. But no, again, I fooled you into thinking I was going to say something whack, and all I'm going to say, it's alright I guess, and I'd give it a mid C tier. Round 42, it's the answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything. This answer was first calculated by the supercomputer Deep Thought after 7.5 million years of thought. This shocking answer resulted in the construction of an even larger supercomputer named Earth, which was tasked with determining what the question was in the first place. So yeah, F tier. Just to spice things up a little, as I broke everyone's expectations on the last one, I'll do it again on this one. Round 43, 100% D tier. See, I outdid the last one by one whole ranking. Expectations broken yet? No? Okay. Anyway, round 44, it gets harder and harder to seriously make a video on such a dumb idea. I do understand how weird it is to talk to my zombie friends and say, I'm gonna do a round tier list, and for them just to look at me weird. Like, this video, as you could tell, is quite the prank. You could call me a little jokester, a goofy boy, or simply crazy. But you've made it this far into the video, so I guess I'm not alone. Like seriously, who's worse, me who made this or you who's watching it to this point? And why? Is it simply curiosity? Is it entertaining? Do you like these type of videos? Or do you currently have me on your second monitor while playing a game? Yeah, I'm calling you out. Sorry, I think I went off topic there, so yeah, round 44, B tier I guess. Oh yeah, A tier. We are getting closer to round 50. It's in your grasp. You feel it. The round getting slower, the zombies getting tougher, your energy drained. Will you make it? Will you be able to reach round 50? Doubt starts to sweep into your mind. Every round getting more and more tired. Losing focus. But don't stop now. There's only 4 more rounds to go. B tier and let's keep going. You are doing it. You find what's left of your energy to keep on pushing, drinking every Monster and Red Bull you have left in the fridge. You are just a few more rounds. You've got this. I believe in you. C tier. Round 48. You like, comment on this video and subscribe to Starkly Players. I mean S tier. This is it. You're nearly there. All of the sweat, blood and tears. It was all worth it. You've nearly made it. B tier. Just finish this round and you are there. Round 50. Your eyes bloodshot from gaming so hard. Girlfriends/boyfriends left you, but it doesn't matter to you, does it? You're reaching the round you've always wanted to reach. You've been through so much. Crashes, blue screen, power cuts, disconnects. But not today. Nothing will stop you. You are determined to reach it. You've dreamt of this moment since you were 9. And now you will reach it, slowly inching closer and closer to the end. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my Call of Duty Zombies round tier list. Next time we'll be doing the points you get from zombies tier list. So if you want that, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, or you'll never reach round 50. Bye!